Seconds in front of our very eyes. Soniqs' attempt to get to the bomb site will come in a variety of different directions. Rex in the main lead inside of Freezer. Two members from Soniqs down towards Laundry as Doki is on the flank. Is there suitable flank watch? I think so, but Doki gets shot out. And look at the look of incredulousness on his face as Grixer technically gets the first kill, but it's a trade. Barrel of the Carbine spotted as Rexon punishes him, leaving Citizen in a 1v3 as all of his teammates die by the wayside. But he's case control, and Citizen is in a beautiful spot. Oh, secondary sidearm, and the clock runs out on Soniqs. What a confounding end to the round, as that looked so winnable. And yet they drop the ball either way. G2 steals round one.
But Alama rotating this shield, as well as the fact that Citizen and Prano both have a C4, 2 impacts on Doki, that's going to cause issues. So Yeti, he found the flank, found the entry, found the kill.
And he's in right now, wary, of course, of the Banshee. Malusi gets Doki running, and both kills on Doki so far have come in the same spot. Another early lead for Soniqs they had in the previous round. And Nitro Cell goes out, and Super behind the shield perishes from it. Well tossed by Prano, and always funny, Super referring to Prano as Planto because of the way that he doesn't really like G2's plants, but look at this. Revenge, a dish best served cold, and there's not a lot of cold to be had here in Berlin, but still, Prano's got those ice in his veins despite the temperature. Kansan holding onto the diffuser at the halfway point. Rexon will cover Prano relocating. Where is Virtue? That's the question. Diffuser goes down inside a kitchen. Virtue from above, but he's missed the boat on that one. Over towards security is where the two Soniqs players will sit. A drop from Virtue will need to come in. That'll be some noise. Unfortunately for G2, Prano rocking that 3 armor operator means that he'll be making a ton of noise. Virtue spotted from above. Rexon finishes him off. Prano closing in on Kansan, but doesn't have much information and is now running out of time. Towards the top of the stairs, being guarded by Rexon. Now Kansan knows a nice shot from Prano, but you've only got 8 seconds to get to that diffuser. Kansan knows he doesn't need to go anywhere. It's a drop from the Kaid, but it's Kansan to seal the deal, as the timer likely would have done it either way. Soniqs lost round number 1 in heartbreaking fashion. They look much cleaner on round 2. I don't know if they know that he's there, because Rexon has now turned his back to where the Vigil could swing from. No, they obviously do not know he's there. There's no coverage for the flank, so Virtue can sneak up at a moment's notice. He'll have to go quickly. He's losing some of his soldiers. The Vigil is undetected, by the way, when his cloak is active, and he's going to need to clutch out now in a 1v4. He gets a single kill, but the coverage from Soniqs is too good. They trade well. And SQ takes the lead.
That's a tough position to be if you're Virtue.
Much as humanly possible. If that's the goal right now with a minute to go, it means that Yeti and Rexon will be in a 2v5. Hoping to make those numbers more favorable for Soniqs, but things go from bad to worse. Yeti is down, Toki falls to Super, and Ali Mao to Rexon. Suddenly Soniqs can hit their shots, and what was a 3v5 has become a 2v2 as Prano falls. Super down to Virtue, so Rexon inside a freezer! A nice shot on the Virtue, but Citizen is there for the insurance. Starting off the round and closing it up as well. G2 answers back, and they tie the game. E1D goes out. Tension reigns in. G2 have repositioned. Yeti still has it out. Could he potentially go? No, he's thinking otherwise.
Planting?
Maybe plant going down from
What?
Super. Nobody seems to know this.
What?
Now it's Yeti's turn to get upstairs. Maybe. The Amber has been the focus, but the diffuser is down, and not a single person is dead in the server. Rexon dropped. Super follows up. G2 finding their mark. Yeti is in. Prano says no thanks. Only Virtue has died from G2. That leaves Grixer in a 1v4 with the diffuser still within time. Doki on it. Down goes Grixer. What a gamble from Soniqs, but G2 shuts the door. Off site and down below. Citizen still wasting time. Another nade goes in, doing a ton of damage to Doki. Citizen looks the wrong way, and Grixer is there with an easy pick. Citizen's attention was over towards the player in Garage, but it was misplaced. Gumine hit as the Soniqs assault will now begin up white stairs. Doki, with the shield out, will need to do even more work, but he's very wary of where he turns his back to. Soniqs will storm in. Down goes Doki. It's Virtue in a 1v4. The adrenal surge wears off and tear him through the wall. Kansan with the kill to tie the game. And and send us into the second half with both teams in 3 rounds.
Getting explosive very soon here with all 5 members alive, of 10 rather, should I say. Canson blowing those toxic babes to stall the time further. Smokes fires can come out as well, but this is T2. They gotta pull that trigger any second now.
Doki rushes right in, and he adds another death to his tally as Rexin gets assaulted on Pillar, and there's a nade dropped into his lap. Soniqs guns simply superior. How about a flawless round to start the second half? The Soniqs are just unkillable. That's all she wrote for that one. Still 1 adrenal surge from Citizen will get him back to about half HP. It's a standoff happening. And Yeti's looking the wrong way. Flying under the radar. Virtue inside, meeting Chrono next to him, opening up a small rocket ship-shaped hole into the kitchen wall. Okay. Kansan looking back. The server just goes, You can judge for yourself what the opening looks like. I'm not your parent. Doki with 2 kills. A flawless round from Soniqs just unfolded. A flawless round from G2. Very much on the menu. Will it be ordered in time? Can Grixer do something about it? He's got the clock working against him. There's the rocket ship I was talking about. Take a look at it. Looks just like a rocket ship. It's almost like Grixer.
Look at it!
Grixer's like, wait, what does that look like? He gets punched down.
It's risky. He's exposed and vulnerable. Citizen, important flank.
Oh, and Citizen narrowly missing out on the engagement with 30 seconds to go. There's no Lion on the board to keep them at bay, so they'll have to take the engagement on their own. Ali Mao at the big window as Blitz will be vulnerable when he hops in, but can do some serious damage after that. Citizen gets 1 pick, 2 picks from Ben Huge, but the jump in from G2 does not work as Soniqs can land a counter punch. Doki gets taken down and then suddenly picks up 3 kills as the Soniqs are incapable of answering back with the LMG doing its thing. Away with that last remaining here as was spoken of. It's a drop, but the nade flushes Grixer off of his position. Rexin gets gunned down from multiple angles. Suddenly the LMG now in Citizen's hand is good enough to tear through 2, make that 3. A 4th as well. Citizen looking for them all. Won't get it because Yeti inside a freezer cools them all off. And suddenly it's Yeti streaking on his own with information. Virtue and Prano standing still. Yeti almost a quad kill with the secure. But it's no ace for either team. Yeti comes so close. G2 moves to match point. This what you expect of him. 1 minute left. This round has flown by. If you're Soniqs, you don't want this round to end because it could be your major chances. Look at that. Ali Mao in, taking the engagement. Grixer the first kill. Ali Mao somehow stopping the Nitro cell. G2 comes out on top of the first brawl, and it continues to go. Yeti in a 1v3, but Prano with 2 kills sends the Soniqs home. G2 a big 3 points. And the first team to get knocked out of the Berlin Major, the Super Soniqs.